All right, here we go, environments. And nice big pretty pictures for this one on page 10 and page 11, as you can see. And you should have that in front of you as well, the PDF download. You might have a physical book. So when we look on page 10, these are the four main environments that we're going to find ourselves in. In the mirror is critical. That's where it all starts. If you've seen my Make Peace with the Mirror, it all starts there. There's no enemy within, the enemy without can do us no harm. Second one is in the home. You're going to wake up there and go to sleep there most of the time, so where is your value at home? In the workplace, if you're an adult, or at school, where is your value there? And then out there in the world. And what I'm explaining with that picture on page 10 is when your VIP triangle is in alignment in all of those environments, you're at your strongest, mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, everything is in alignment. Then energy can flow through. And then when people agree by consent to look a certain way, act a certain way in the same environment, then you get culture of that environment, which you'll see on page 11. So here on page 11, you will see that if you have enough people in the same alignment, in the same place, everything fits. But if we go across to page 12, if you're out of alignment somewhere, you're not going to fit. And that's the phrase we hear all the time. Oh, he just doesn't fit in. The youth offenders that I work with, they're labelled youth offender. That's their identity. Their value is low. Their purpose, as far as the world's concerned, is to rip everybody off. They're criminals. So their value is always going to be low in the social environment of the people that control this environment. Yet when I turn up and I meet them, I normally start with, "Kia ora brother, my name's Dion, what's your name?" I want to know their name, that's their identity to me. And every person I meet, in my mind and my energy when I meet them, you are a VIP to me. You're a very important person. I don't care if they say you're a youth offender. To me, you're important. You're another human being. And then I ask them, how'd you get here? And they'll start talking me through a story as much as they can understand it, where all of the stuff that I just told you just comes flashing out of me. All they're doing, the P side, is trying to increase their value or survive. So they must take on a certain identity, must go to a certain gang, wear a certain colour, get a certain tattoo, speak a certain language, because they're now in an environment where in order to survive, they have to take on a specific identity and do certain things. In survival mode, I can help. If you make that choice, you want to be that guy, then you're going to come up against me and you'll lose, right? So that's a criminal example. In a corporate example, a lot of the time it's vocabulary. A lot of the time it's results. So if you're the person that comes into this work environment that dresses the way that we want to dress in this environment, we speak in a certain manner and we achieve certain results doing a certain thing, we're all going to get along. But all the game changers, all the trailblazers were people that don't fit. Okay? So the purpose of understanding this concept is so that we can go through and do an assessment in the mirror, at home, in the workplace or school, and out here in the world to see where is our value high or low. And where our value is low, we'll change our identity to increase that value, or we'll do other stuff to increase our value. Whether that's upskilling, personal development, getting up to those levels so that our value is the same. We start doing dumb things, break the law, hooked on drugs, doing these other sort of things to please a group, taking on identity and doing dumb things so you get value. So the next part is, how do you map this out? How do we go through the exercises? And that's what we're going to do next. So, suit jacket, t-shirt or hoodie? Hoodie.